last week I got a message from Simon, who's a new subscriber, and he wanted to know how I made the tool to set up this intermediary gear, and it was really easy because you don't really need that much skill to do. To put a solid bush in here, you need a sort of a little setup like this to calculate the end float, because you don't want much, but you don't want it too tight. And this gets away from using the crush sleeve, which doesn't crush the bearings properly. It crushes them sort of all cockeyed, and that's why they start to rattle around. So let me take this one apart and I'll show you how easy it was to make. It's just scrap, really. Let's change this around a little bit. There we go. That's better. So now, have I got a tube in there? Yes, I have a tube in there. I've already set this one up. So all you need is a shaft, or you can use your old shaft because you won't damage it, and this is it. And it's really simple. Now, JP bored a hole in that which was the same diameter as the shaft, which is approximately, I'm going to give you approximately because we'll do it in milli flops or whatever they are, 25mm. Or is it 24/86? Wait a minute, let's get a better place. This thing, I have to keep resetting it, I don't know why. 25mm, exactly. So that's easy enough, isn't it? So what he did was, he bored it out. He just got a bit of a square bar and bored it out, but what we found was a problem, and you can see this rough-assed welding I did on the outside here. We made another tube to weld onto here, because if you do it from this side here, when you put the bearing in, the bearing's recessed, so you needed something to go inside there. It doesn't really matter what side you do, but like even if you just put a washer on, it's just as good, because you just want to make sure that that bearing is touching that face here. Alright, that's easy enough, isn't it? Now you'll probably see on the other side we used the locking ring, and to do that, that was really easy as well. You put your shaft on there. Now this one's really worn out, look, I mean it's knackered, but it'll stop it turning whilst you're tightening it. And these are really easy to fix. All you have to do is weld them up and then file them, so that's all I do with those. And then when you put your nut on and put it in your vise, these are sort of old bearings in here. This was just done as a practice run. But now you can tighten that up, and you'll pull your shaft this way. You see, now look, you see, that is just about the right tension, because we've got the tube in there. Right? Even if we monster tighten it up, we've still got the right tension on it. You see what I mean? So this isn't going anywhere. Now, a bit of string round here. It's supposed to be 1 newton. I think it's 1 newton meter or 2 newton meters. It's not much. You'll have to have a look back at my old videos, because I haven't got all that data on hand at the moment. But you can set it up, and then if you have some sort of a lathe or something, you can make that tube parallel. I'll show you. And then you can knock these out next to no time. Because you see, where are we down here again now? Where's the tube? There's the tubes that we use. Alright? It's not the same as a Land Rover one, it's a bit thicker, but this was stock tubing. And it was, wait a minute, start this again. See, it goes back to there. So this must be inch size, so it's 31.8. Let's see what that is in inches. 1.25 inches by 1 inch. Alright? And we bought this in a 10-foot length, and it was pretty cheap. Well, let me go and get you a standard tube, and I'll show you what it looks like. So that's the comparison between the two. This is the crush one, which never really crushes square, but this one you can tighten it up until the cows come home and it won't crush. But it stops the bearings tipping around. Like like this. Look, you see, look, that's a nice fit. It's got maximum surface area on here. All right, so those bearings, once tightened up, can't go anywhere. But if you've got a crush sleeve like this can crush all over the place. It doesn't guarantee it's going to crush square. What I would have thought they would have had was a little bulge in the top here. So when you compress it, it'll compress the bulge, not this bit. Another one of Land Rover's better ideas, wasn't it? Anyway, I hope you like that. I hope, Sammy, you can make one of those, and anybody can make one. And that's it. So I'm getting on with my Mud UK panel. So stick around.